I'm about to attempt to contact my ex-wife, you know, about my children and all of this stuff. I periodically try to contact her throughout the 6 years, but she never replies or responds to any of the avenues. I added her even on TikTok, and I tried to send her a message, but she blocked my TikTok page. So um, I was texting her mother, and her mother's just like not knowing anything. And I told her, when I tried to send her even money through Cash App, she blocked my Cash App, so I can't send money through the Cash App, and she's, disconnected all forms of communication with me or whatever the case. So is the whole thing is just sounding dumb. It can make a person be like, are they even your children? It can make people think all kinds of things. I do know that Nebinah is my daughter because she got pregnant at my aunt's house when we visited my aunt in Baltimore. So I know that she got, this Nebinah is my daughter. But as far as Naaza, he has my Yisraya name, Yisraya, Naaza Azan Yisraya. So he has my name that I want to change from Gibson to Yisraya. I haven't done that yet, but I still have Gibson. So it's Nebinah, Gibson, and Gibson, but he has the name that I'm trying to change to, so that, but I'm skeptical about that one, because what happened and transpired or whatever the case. I want to be sure. So I did ask my attorney about a DNA test, a paternity test for my son to be sure. But Nebinah, I know, is my daughter because when she got pregnant or whatever. So I'm gonna attempt to call her on this. Whatever. I'm gonna attempt to call her. All right. And try to record this.
The service you're attempting to use has been restricted or is unavailable. Please contact customer care for assistance. Message SV401CA.
So it's saying that her number is blocked or restricted. Let me call her brother's number, DeAndre.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later. Goodbye.
See? So these are the most recent numbers that I got, and Tanika did answer the phone last year on this number. And her brother's number that I just called, he texted me from this number. So maybe they just not keeping up with their phone bill. So they got a new number or new numbers, or they just not trying to answer the phone. Whatever the case, I'm going to text her mother again and say, is this her number still? But they have been blocking me. They've been blocking me from trying to reach my children. Now it's upsetting because Tanika she know I'm not trying to talk to her. So her blocking me from talking to my daughter says a lot, because I'm not calling you to talk about you and me, or I'm not calling you to make a fuss between us. Last time I talked to her, she's screaming, you need to turn over your rights. Like, why are you even saying that when I'm calling you about them so that I can talk to them, and this, that, and the third, and see them and things like that, and if she knows something, say something. But instead of say something, she's playing a game, and I'm not playing games. You don't play with children's lives like that. You know what I'm saying? And is it that shameful or something that she's feeling or whatever, that she can't just be, I'm thinking all kind of things, right? But I know that my daughter's my daughter. But what the hell is she thinking? Like, what kind of person do she think I am that she feels as though I shouldn't be in my children's lives? They're not good or safe around me. Like, what could she be thinking? Knowing that I only have a good character or only have a good rapport, and people even outside now watching me all day long. I'm ultra famous. They only know me to have a good character. They haven't seen anything negative or what people may have been saying about me. They're not seeing that, and they're starting to realize that they've been being played with. Somebody's saying things about me that isn't true because they're trying to hide something that they're trying to hide about themselves or whatever. And so now people are starting to investigate the people that have been saying things about me that they easily believed after all of these years, and now like starting to investigate them. It's so easy to believe a woman versus a man. So it takes time to finally realize it's the woman that's the problem. And Tanika said that in one of her videos on her TikTok. I like the fact that it take you guys such a long time to realize, you know. So she's been lying for 6 years, and it took people 6 years to realize that she's been lying about me, and just instantly just kept coming at me. Some people are on her side, so they just was helping her attack me. But some people are like, oh, dang, it's not him, it's her. Like, so they all apologizing late. So I'm going to do another video. Her mother said tomorrow morning call her. So I'm thinking that Tanika's there by her or something and saying, tell him to call me tomorrow morning, because I said I'll call about lunch. But people are hacking my phone also. So, it's a whole bunch of people hacking my phone, watching me talk to them. So nothing is secret, nothing is private. We can be naive and act like we having a private conversation or a private text message or whatever, but we aren't. So people are like hacking my stuff, setting things up. So now when I got time to call her, all of a sudden she's not available, setting things up, how people do it. But I'm not calling about her, I'm calling about my daughter. So what is making people feel, my thing is, what is making people feel like I'm not a good father, or what's making people feel like he shouldn't have his children, unless it's envy. People are envious or whatever of the fact that I have children that I'm loving or something, and they don't want me to have children that I'm loving. Like, it messes up your algorithm, or it fucks up your YouTube videos and shit. You trying to talk about me, but then you find out I have a daughter, and you can't really be doing that, talking about my daughter, because it can endanger her safety. So if my daughter comes back into my life, you can't talk about me and what my daughter's doing, because then you can't put that on YouTube and make money off that shit. So it can criminalize you. So I'm thinking like, maybe y'all mad about that, so you going with the flow and trying to help her stop me from getting my children. I'm thinking all kind of shit about y'all. Instead of get fucking jobs, y'all want to be a fucking what you call it, content creators and shit, talking about me and shit. So, but when you talk about a rabbi, you are not seeing men that serve the Most High, or men that keep the Torah, treat their children bad or be bad fathers and shit like that. Even fathers that are not as moral as rabbis or mores, you still don't see them. You're not running over to them like trying to take their children from them. But what makes me special that you want to take my children from me, as though I can't raise my children? You learn from your past, you grow up, you know what better to do and things like that. And things from your past that even could have been shameful can make you more strict in the future. Whereas though you didn't know any better, and then when you learned that certain things were not right to do growing up as a child, you become strict about these things, and you're very, very closed off. So you would become a better person, better parent, to make sure things like that wouldn't happen to other people in your family or other people around you that you love and know, friends, as well as your own children. So some things can make you become more strict versus, just being loose and becoming worse, which people love to think first. But when you don't know a person, you don't really care to know a person, you believe anything at face value, or you believe anything that someone says without investigating. So it shows that y'all are just AI robotic agents that just believe whatever someone tells you that's information. You don't analyze the information. You don't assess the information. You just believe it and flow with it. And then by that, you fuck people's lives up. And then you already put that shit on YouTube, and everybody in the world knows some false ass information. But it could get crazy, So I'm gonna save this video, and I'll post a new one when she pick up the phone, All right. So with that said, all right. So I got the new number. It's ringing. I'm gonna call it. My mother sent me it's a new number or whatever. Switch numbers.
Please leave your message for 38539399179.
Tanika, can you give me a call back, please? I don't know why you 6-yeared me, but please give me a call back. You know I'm only calling you about the children. Why are we making it about anything else? Please give me a call back. It's making me look crazy, making me look silly, making me look irresponsible. I've been trying to reach out for 6 years. Can you please give me a call back about my children? I shouldn't have to get attorneys to look for you and stuff like that. But whatever the case, it makes sense that you call me back about them, because then it looks right. Oh, he's really trying to reach his children, and I'm not blocking him. So please give me a call back. I am recording these calls now, so my attorney can get it. So it's not gonna look right if I send the attorney all of this stuff and you're not reaching out to me. Come on now. All right. The morning after. All right. So it's 8:25. I'm gonna call her, Tanika. And we're gonna see if she pick up the phone and what she say. All right.
Hello.
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 Hey.
Hi.
Can we talk?
I mean, you called me. I answered.
I know, but it's been 6 years.
It's been actually I talked to you a year or two ago. Don't you remember that?
Yeah, but you hung up the phone on me, so we didn't really get to talk.
Yeah, you were gaslighting me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay.
But
It's a
can we?
psychological tactic.
I don't know what you're talking about. But can we talk about the?
Oh,
Can we talk about the children?
yeah. What do you want to know?
Everything.
Mm,
I miss everything. All the birthdays, all the funny moments,
okay.
all the whatever moments. This essay thing you was talking about on the TikTok, all of this stuff, I miss.
Well, yeah. Well, there's a lot that you missed, even in, like I was 19 when we first got together. So a lot of my realizations about the world have come, um, before then and
Mm-hmm.
then after then. So as far as like how they treat women, especially black women, the world, how they treat women is freaking wild. So, and it dribbles down, it goes down to also how they treat girls. So basically, um, there was this little white boy in her class who at recess had like pulled her pants down and stuff like that, um and I knew, because I'm a mother and I have a connection with my children. I knew that something was going on. So at the parent teacher conference, I talked to the teacher and said, I'm really worried about the boys, that, because like she was making it sound like, everybody was including each other and playing nicely and stuff like that. But I was trying to tell her that I think that there's something going on because of some of the things that my daughter has been saying. And she's a really nice teacher. I think that she really did not know what was going on. But she was like, she kind of like reassured me. And then later on, maybe a few weeks to a month or so later, I hear specifically from Nebinah what had happened, because, I know how to like get down to the bottom of things. And so I did. And she told me everything. And then I took it to the principal. The principal, they reported it to the directors, and they have a school counselor who is a man, I might add. um, and and so we're in a room with the parents, I mean, not the parents, sorry, we never actually met the parents. I actually randomly saw the mom and was like, oh, that must be her. She's disabled. She has like a hip thing. So when she walks, she like, the way that she walks, you could tell that she's disabled. She got something going on with her hip.
But is the father there too?
But
But is the father there
I
too?
think I'm pretty sure the father is there too. I didn't see him, but I'm pretty sure that the father is somewhere around in the picture. I don't know if they're together or anything. I didn't actually ever get to talk to his parents. But they did this whole thing where it was like, okay, he's only allowed to play at recess in this specific area, and Nebinah can play wherever, but not over here in this circle. And we'll move the circle where he can play, pretty frequently so that he can play in other places. But basically, we'll keep them separated. And it was like, okay. And so they did some like counseling thing with him, I'm pretty sure, where they like talk to him about like why his behavior is inappropriate and stuff like that. So I feel like they did the bare minimum, and that's what I was expressing in the video, that they kind of did the bare minimum of like what should have been done. It wouldn't have been solved if they removed him from the school, but they could have removed him from the school and had him do counseling elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Or, I just don't like the co-ed schools in the way that, the boys can kind of like a little bit, they kind of like, their behavior kind of like runs a little bit rampant, and then they get the teachers get a hold on it and stuff like that and calm it back down. But you could just tell that the boys have more behavioral issues than the girls do, and that's why I made that video, because I was trying to express that. And I'm not the only parent who has gone through this kind of thing. Like, there have been people who have reached out to me and told me that's why I'm homeschooling my daughter and stuff like that. I can't I can't personally homeschool me, because I have to do stuff during the day. Like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to school now,
Mm-hmm.
and that I'm going to school full time, so I don't even have really time for a job. So now I'm trying to start a business. I've started like several businesses over my adult life, but I think I've realized where I might be lacking, and I think it's in the probably the marketing area. But and I don't think I had a solid brand voice, and like, brand like feel. So basically, that's what I've been working on, and I'm working on starting a business, and I get help through miraculous different ways, but yeah, but obviously I need more money in order to take care of everything. As far as clothes and food and stuff like that, that's pretty much covered. We're good on that. And I just canceled all of our subscriptions because it was just like burning a hole in our pockets, honestly. So we're gonna stick to like, and then
Mm-hmm.
also I don't like how the corporations, like the causes that
Oh,
they
did you
are
get?
backing, like the genocide in Palestine right now in Congo. I don't back that stuff, so I unsubscribed from them. What is it? I canceled all the subscriptions, the
Uh-huh.
Hulu, the Disney. But yeah, but they got to see all of that stuff. We had a really good time when they were younger, and even into their ages now, where we would watch like kids movies, and they have like the songs and stuff like that. We'd sing them and stuff like that. I found a passion. I love to sing. I love to dance. I love to belly dance in particular, and I like, we're just doing what we can. You know what I'm saying? So,
Sweet.
it's not like I don't blame you. You kind of got some things going on, and the things that you know like, a lot of your stuff would affect me mentally, and I didn't really know how to express that, so I just kind of like closed off into a shell for a while, and then but I'm good now. Like I feel pretty good, but yeah, I don't like some of the things that you've been saying because it has like a certain like vibe to it, and the vibe is not true. So like I know what you're saying is like
Right.
you might not think that you're lying, but they're lies, like some of the things that you've been saying. And then it's like mixed in with truth. And I understand your intentions. Like you're not like having ill intentions. Like I never believed that of you,
I don't know
but
what she's talking
it
about, man.
had the intention
She's
versus
just
the
talking
impact.
like
The impact
crazy. I'm
is
lying. What are you saying?
suffering. You know what I'm saying?
Um,
So but I will just say though that also I
yeah.
when I got back to Utah, because you know that I was living in Georgia for a little while, but I came
All
back
of the
to
stuff she
Utah
doing,
and
making decisions,
um
taking my children places. Like,
and when I got here
I ain't say
to
nothing
do the
yet.
food stamp stuff,
And then she said I'm
they add the
lying, but didn't say what
Medicaid.
I was
In
lying
order for
about,
me,
mixed in with truth. I
the
don't know
the
what she talking
parent,
about.
because they'll give it to the children, but in order for the parent to
And she
have
talking about food
Medicaid,
stamps.
you have to
Everything she's
get
saying is sounding like I'm an
you have to
incapable
sign up
person or
for
parent
child
or whatever
support,
the case.
and
That's
which
what
we
she's
need the
talking
money
like. And
anyways.
she's
And
like
so that's how I was
this
able to
young
get
person trying to find a way in
that
life.
one
That's all
check.
it
I only
sounds like.
ever got one check, and
I don't know
it
what
was
she's talking
nice,
about. It
but
just
it
sounds like she's
wasn't
trying to build a case or something,
obviously
not really
enough
like
because
talking about the children
there's
at all.
that check, you know, it like it starts and ends basically. So I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah. And I didn't know where you were living or you're like, I didn't know. I don't have really any information on you, so I just told them I don't really know much, but you know, this is what I last know. But I don't even know if that's true anymore, so it's whatever. So that was the only check we were able to get, but
Okay, so it's been 6 years. I've been trying to get in touch with you for 6 years. You blocked me on TikTok. You disconnected me from calling you some kind of way. Even
mm,
even you blocked me on Cash App. I don't know. I didn't know you can block people on Cash App. You blocked me so many different areas, and then there's been so much time in between that you can start fresh. That it looks like I never tried to reach out to you, and me telling my family going along with me in this journey, having questions about these things as they were happening, just kind of stayed hush and just kind of monitored and been a witness to all of this stuff. So it's like, well, how can we help you handle this? And I'm like, I don't know. So when we first agreed, okay, I just want to remind everybody or whatever, remind you that we never had an argument before. I don't.
everybody, we argued all the time.
We never had an
I don't
argument.
know.
Can I talk now, please? My turn. My
We
turn.
argued all the time.
We've never had an
But if you're
argument.
gonna lie though, then I don't know if I even want to hear you talk
But
because
I
it's a lot
listen
of
to.
psychological tactics that
But I
you be
listen to you.
using.
But this is
I
a.
don't know if you know you're
But
using
I'm
it,
recording
but
this.
you
I'm
are.
recording this call for my attorney also, so she wanted me to talk to you.
So
So
you
we can.
said everybody?
No, I'm just saying I've never had an
Well,
argument.
earlier.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to get. I'm still lost about in the sauce about all of this stuff, how it happened. So
Mm.
you're in a better mind space, right? So you can like give me answers, right? That's what
I'm
you
in a
said.
better mind space to the point where basically you cannot control
I'm not
my mind anymore.
Tanika. I've never controlled you. I
Do you
just
remember that? Yes,
no.
you did.
I'm just trying to ask you
Yes, you
questions.
did.
Can I ask you questions, please? How about I just
Yeah, you
how
can
about
ask questions.
all right? So how about I just talk about the children because I see where this is going to try to go if I start talking about.
What? I feel like
I
you
don't
don't
want it
know
to. I
anything.
don't want it to go a certain way where you're gonna start being abrupt and you're gonna like eliminate being cordial.
Well,
So
if you're gonna lie, then I don't
I'm
wanna
not
like
lying.
hear it.
Asking questions is not lying, Tanika.
Yeah,
But if I recall
if you're
memories,
harming,
then that's just memories.
okay,
Yeah, memories are just memories.
okay.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
but sometimes they're not true. Some of
but
the memories you've been
how
saying
how could
have
the memories
been
not be true if they're memories? How
delusions.
can they not be true? especially if you have
Some of the memories you've been saying have been
Tanika,
delusions.
Tanika, how can memories be not true if they also have evidence
You
to
know
it?
what memories? You know
Okay,
what memories actually come from?
let's just talk about it. Let's just talk about it. Okay, so the
You want to
last
know where memories come from, though?
no, I just want to talk about
It's a
the,
It's
but I want
literally
to
a
but I let
psychological
you
thing.
but
I
I just
researched
Tanika, but I let you
memories.
talk. I let you talk or
I
whatever the case.
researched memories.
Tanika, memories can be recalled. They're things that you take pictures of, videos of, things that you can recall that happened in actual history. That's what I mean by memories. I
Those are
don't.
not memories.
Then what are they?
Memories
All right,
are
let's not talk about that, please. It's just
okay.
that's a
Memories are a mind
Tanika.
thing. They're
It's a
not
trivial
an
topic.
outward
It's
thing.
trivial. That's up for debate. I don't want to talk about that. That's real. Just that's
It's
too
because you're not. It's because you're not educated on that topic.
Tanika.
So I understand, but don't just
It
sit here
doesn't
and
matter
say
if
stuff
it
that's not
doesn't
true.
Tanika. It's not mattering if I'm
I'm
educated or
just
not.
saying, don't say stuff that's
But
not true. If you say something that's not true,
Tanika,
then I will.
Tanika, can
You
we
know what?
stop?
Can we have a safe word? Maybe we can have a safe word.
Can we just talk about the children and talk
Well,
about
okay. Can we
what
have a
has
safe
happened?
word?
Because if I go to court with you, which I'm opening up a new case, I need to get information, and you
You can't open up a
I
new
already
case.
did it. I already did it because you have been blocking me for 6 years. So, and also domestic violence has been in the
You're
situation.
domestic violence.
Tanika,
You were domestically
I've
violent.
never pulled a knife out
You
on
were
you or nothing.
domestically violent. You were emotionally violent.
Okay. Can I
You
just
were
see?
all
Can
the
I just?
violent.
Okay, forget all of
You
that.
were
I've never put
emotionally violent. You
Tanika.
were
I've never did anything.
verbally violent.
Tanika,
Yeah,
I'm
you
not the
were
one.
verbally
I've
violent too.
never
I was
ever.
remembering
I never
that. That
ever.
was a memory I was remembering
The
recently.
first time you said something crazy to me was wanting a divorce, and you called
You
your
say
mother.
stuff crazy all the time. The
You
first thing
called.
you said something
All
crazy
right,
was
forget it.
before you
Forget it.
came to
I don't even
Utah.
care. I don't even care. But the thing is, can I see my children? I don't want to talk about us. You live in your life. I want to see my children. I want to talk to my children. And every time we talk, you get into an argument where I
It's
can't get to
because
the
you
children.
have these like mental
I haven't said anything
things
yet,
going
Tanika.
on.
I haven't talked
Yeah,
yet.
you said all types of stuff.
I
You
didn't
said all
say
types
we
of
haven't
stuff.
talked in 6 years. Can I see my children?
I'm not talking about this phone call.
Tanika, say what I said and stop
Only.
saying I said stuff. You need proof, details. Stop just saying I said stuff.
Yeah, no, I have proof.
Then say it. So I got it recorded. Say on the thing why I got it recorded what I actually did instead of saying I did stuff.
I'll show you the proof when
Whenever you're ready, show me the proof. Whenever you're ready, show me the proof.
Honestly, where's your address? Because I need an address to send you documents.
Tanika, it doesn't matter. I'm opening the case. I'm trying to get full custody. All of this stuff that happened. I'm gonna get. I can over.
Not going to be
but I turned
possible.
I talked to my attorney. It's one sided story with you. So
who's your attorney? Because you keep mentioning
I don't need to give you that. I don't need to talk about all that.
Yes, you do.
The thing is, in the decree,
you do.
My attorney said in the divorce decree, you are blocking me. Custodial interference is what you're doing.
That's not true.
She said that, and she said I am
That's
allowed.
Not true.
She said I'm allowed by right to talk to my children, to see my children via FaceTime and via talking and face to face on voice or whatever the case. I'm allowed to see my children.
Decree, did you?
She has the divorce decree and gave me another copy. So
did you see the divorce decree yourself?
Tanika, I already talked to my attorney, and you're just like, come on now, stop playing. So the thing is, I want to talk to my children. I want to see my children. I don't care about what we got going on. I
can understand that.
That's all I want. I don't want to talk about us. Please. Let's talk. Please.
I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about you.
Well, I don't want to talk about me. Let's talk about I want to raise my children. What are you thinking?
You cannot raise your children.
Why not? What is making you think?
Because you're not.
Because I'm not
in your right mind.
Says who?
You're not in your right mind.
Says who,
Tanika? The
Tanika?
way that you've been talking.
We need to go to therapy. Let's go to therapy and prove that. Let's go to therapy and prove if I'm capable or not.
You go to therapy and prove
Tanika,
that.
I know
Tanika,
I know I'm more than capable to raise my children. I'm a rabbi. I'm more morally compatible than you.
Oh
more morally capable than you are to raise my children.
It doesn't matter if you're a fucking rabbi.
And financially, I'm more financially and morally capable than you are to take care of my children.
Financially,
yes, I am.
Maybe.
And morally. So the thing is, I want to take it. Yes, morally too. You know what I'm saying?
Anyways, you're getting my blood pressure.
I just want to talk to my children. I want to talk to my children.
They're at school. What are you talking about?
Okay, but let's schedule something. Tanika, we're on the phone to schedule a time to talk to them. Oh my
god.
So let me talk to them. Schedule a time.
You're not in your right
Tanika,
mind.
Of course I'm mad I haven't seen my children in 6 years, yo. Right.
It's been 6 years.
Because you keep cutting me off, yo. I didn't leave. Y'all called the police on me. You called the fucking police. You called the police. You called the police and kicked me out.
I will reopen the case.
All right, okay. Can we see what the fuck I'm saying, yo? Oh no! Fuck! I swear to God, yo, this bitch really keep trying to make up reasons to stop me from talking to my fucking children, yo. Every fucking thing, every fucking time. This bitch is fucking mentally crazy.
Your call has been forwarded.
This is crazy, yo. I'm literally on the phone. She's blabbering about nothing and shit. Trying not to criminalize herself about what she done did and how she's an adult and my adult life and how she's saying everything in a way to where she don't gotta lose the children. Like, the fuck? Instead of just talking, I'm like, I don't want to talk about us. Let's talk about the children. I'm trying to say shit like, because she know that if I got the shit recorded and then I'm saying, yeah, well, let's recall memories. Well, you're stupid or you not educated because memories aren't really. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what you think memories are. The fact is, let's recall shit that happened. And how the fuck all this get to the point? We never had a fucking argument. So what you talking about? Now she's like, well, you know, emotionally, she's talking about her fucking self, yo. Hold on, yo. This shit is fucking stiff. Oh, no, yo. Fuck out of here, yo. How the fuck? And then why she blocked my call, yo? I haven't said one thing yet about let me see the children. She's talking about all the shit that I said to her mother. Yo, like, come on, yo. Hold on. Hey, Miss Rachel. I just talked to Tanika, but I didn't talk to Tanika. She just rambled and blabbled and said a bunch of nothing. And still, we never got to talking about the children. Every time I got to the point of trying to talk about the children, she keep, rerouting to something else. I'm leaving this message. We need a monitor. Like, we need someone to be the middle person, to be a regulator on who gets to hang up, not hang up, because that's disrespectful that I have custodial rights and she's causing custodial interference by making this conversation. Every time we have a conversation, she's making it about us. Only thing she ever talked about is what I'm talking to you about in this message. This whole message reel that I'm doing and all of these audio things, that's all she ever talked about and what she said. Well, I'm not here to talk about what I talked about to you. I'm here to talk about the children. Whatever I said to you is whatever I said to you. If you wanted to share it with her, or if she's seen it, so be it. Or she's the one responding through your phone, so be it. I don't care how y'all doing that. My thing is, we need some kind of regulation where we can sit down and talk and she can't just hang up or just stop the communication because she feels some kind of way that she think in her mind that I'm being something or whatever stuff she be making up, gaslight or whatever. I don't know what she talking about. But whatever the case, we need some kind of regulator. I also with this want to she's talking about whatever. I don't know what she's talking about, man. It's just, I want to see my children. She's not getting to the point. Every time I call her. If I call her back, she's not gonna pick up the phone. I'm trying to get to the conversation of, let me see my children. I said, let me see my children, let me see my children. And she's like, whatever. But I'm like, the point of me saying, let me see my children, is let's schedule some time and dates where I can see them. Stop making it about you. You doing you, we divorced, whatever we got going on or had going on was what it was. But my children, I want to raise my children. She's, oh, you're not capable and something, your mind is fucked up and all this shit to raise the children. Like, what that got to do? Like, in your mind, you think that I'm incapable to raise children, but actually, I'm more morally capable, as well as financially capable, to raise my children than she is. I just know that by how she's talking to me and fussing and hanging up phones and not speaking as a mature adult. She's just like full of emotions. Yo, why is she like that? What is going on? And I know there's going to be a defense. You know, my daughter's my daughter. I'm defending my daughter. I know that. But the thing is, when it comes to my children, and I got the phone call recorded and she's talking real crazy, and every time I say, let me talk to my children, and she's saying stuff through the camera on the phone, avoiding me trying to talk to my children. I like, let me talk to them on the phone and video time them. Like, what that got to do with me and you? Like, let me talk to them. Because when me talking to them has nothing to do with our intimate past moments and make whatever's making you emotional, violent, or whatever. I never pulled a butcher knife out on you. I never slapped our daughter in the face. I never got sporadic. I never wanted to get a divorce over a Galaxy Note 9, calling my parents to drive and waste gas to come all the way downtown from Mill Creek over a Galaxy Note 9 phone with Charles in the back. And then Charles is mad, you mad, because I want a divorce because he didn't get me a phone when I wanted the phone. Like, that's like, I'm not that person, you know? And like, it's crazy, yo. I'm just frustrated because I'm just trying to talk about the children, but she just went off just blasting nah about whatever, but never got to the point to let me talk to my children, please. Oh, they're at school. Okay, that's fine. Can we schedule a time? And then she, well, just start rambling again. How do we prove if whatever she's saying is true if I don't even like prove it? She's just talking. It's just crazy, yo. Like, it's crazy. If I don't get to talk to my children, that's crazy, you know? So I did tell her I have an attorney. I know she will be getting this voice thing on your thing. I know she'll be listening to it or getting it also. But the thing is, I'm talking to you. There's a mediator. We need a regulator, someone in the middle that can listen to us talking, or, you know, in person, where she can't just like block the phone call or just like do something crazy where I can't get to the point of seeing my children, you know? And have to get an attorney to see the children, knowing that the divorce decree says I have legal rights. And I'm telling her my attorney told me that she gave me another copy of my divorce decree and it tells me I have custodial rights. And she said she read the whole divorce decree. You have the custodial rights. She's causing custodial interference. She's in the way of you seeing your children. She's not allowed to do that. That's against the law. You can go to court and open a new case about that. Also, there was domestic violence in the situation where she slapped your daughter, caused her to bleed, pulled the butcher knife out on you after she slapped your daughter when y'all was living alone. And that can be a case. You can get a free lawyer, get a free attorney, and you can even overturn the decree and you can get full custody of your daughter. You can. But the way Tanika talking is like just ram, like, yo, we don't got to do all that. We can just talk. I can just raise my children. It's been 6 years you've been blocking me. I can make up for all that. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to be present all day, every day, and still blocking me, just calling you, but you blocking me type stuff. It shows that he's trying to be present in his daughter's life, in his son's life, but she's keep making shit up as to why she don't, you know, why I'm not able to be around. So then she'll grow up like, where daddy at? Why daddy not around? Or you lying, that's not your real father type shit. But the thing is, yeah, I've been trying. I called your mother. Now I got to record shit so that my daughter can see this stuff later, you know, leave storages for it. It's just not respectful. It's not fair. It's not just that you put so much power and authority in a woman's hands that's not mentally capable and not morally capable to be cordial with someone, you know? And that's not good for society, to just be like that, or just be able to say anything you want to say and it flies, you know? That's not right, you know? And not just, and there must be a thing exclusive to Utah, but you can't just do something like that in other states, and think you're just going to be able to just like say what you want, make up stuff, be in denial, stuff like that, and I don't know, like, even when she's talking about me, I need to understand where she's saying I'm saying half truths, half lies. I'm speaking lies and saying, like, give me the evidence. Tell me specifically what I've been doing or what I've been saying that's half truths and lies and stuff. So that people with real minds that can think, like Sherlock Holmes, real detectives, people with real minds that can think can put this stuff together. Otherwise, they're not going to believe you. They're going to disregard it. You're just crazy. She's just making stuff up because she's not telling us what he's actually doing. It's not time to just be skipping around and dancing around, beating around a bush, So it's just like, we need to regulate it. That's why I'm messaging you. I know you're going to say you need to talk to Tanika about it, or she's on your phones telling you to whatever. I don't know how y'all agreeing to do this thing. But the thing is, I just need to talk to my children. I need to raise my children because I'm the father. I need to raise my children, not because you're mentally something. There's all kinds of people, whatever the fuck, messed up mentally, got schizophrenia, seizures, all kinds of people you see in this world with fucked up problems, mental issues, disabilities, raising their fucking children. Women and men in wheelchairs be raising their fucking children. It's just like, it's just proven to me that Tanika is not mentally capable or morally capable to raise our children and trying to throw it on me. We tired of that, yo. And like how my family got to keep sitting back, monitoring and watching and witnessing her talk to me all crazy and not letting me see my children. Like, why the fuck is you even on the phone talking like that? Like, just let him see his children. You just talk about anything. You talk about anything that you can make up in your brain to defend yourself, to try to like not criminalize yourself, but that's just criminalizing you even more because he just want to see his children, but you making it about him and you and like you're crazy and this and like, yo, we not believing that no more. Just let him see his children so we can see him talking to his children. We can witness for ourselves how he communicates with his children so we can have evidence, living proof, if he's crazy or not, or if he'll say something crazy to his children or not, instead of you just saying he's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, it's getting irritating. It's like nerve-wracking, frustrating, and I am just going to open up a new case and just overturn it and fight for full custody of my daughter. For Naaza, I'm going to get a paternity test. But I'm gonna get full custody of my daughter, and I have a lot of evidence, proof, pictures, and all kind of stuff, showing that Tanika has been violent with my daughter, put her hands on my daughter. And so I will just handle it with the attorneys. I'll just handle it in court or whatever the case. But I'm still gonna send them stuff. It doesn't matter. If I don't see my children or talk to my children, I'm not sending any money. I'm not sending any money because how I know they even with y'all if I'm not seeing them? If I can't see my children or talk to my children to make sure they're okay and make sure they're comfortable even being where they are, then I can't send money. So until then, I won't be sending any money. If you want to put me on child support, do that. You just have to fight to find me to put me on child support. But I will be fighting for full custody at the same time so that I can just take care of my children instead of just paying some money to somebody and I'm not seeing my children or raising my children the way that I want to raise them according to how I see fit, right? They came out of my balls, so they should be raised by me, the guy whose balls they came out of, right? So not the soil. The soil, I put the seed in, some fruit grew out, and then you just like some vines came out of the ground and snatched the carrots and all of the stuff, snatched the trees down and just, how does soil grow vines and just hold down the trees and the fruits with the trees, and I can't get in the field and the vines is cutting me and hitting me trying to get fruit out of my own field that I planted in it? That's some horror movies like stuff if you ever seen it. You're just the soil. I just need my fruit, and I want to raise my fruit. Maintain it, see what they need, or how I can replant it, or what they need help with. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just money you're making it about, it's just for you. But what could be going on in my daughter's mind that her father only can handle? Something only I can say with the connection we have, How can I teach her? All of this stuff I need to be able to do. And you're just blocking me from doing that. and all of this stuff. The funniest thing she said was, memories are not really real memories. They're not called memories. They call something else, and it's just a figment of your, whatever she trying to say, figment of your imagination. Memories are things that happen in history that you can recall, whether you try to twist it up or not. It's still a memory, something that did happen, like a picture or a recording video that you took, something that you can recall that happened already in history, like writing a book or a historical book or something like that. Those are memories. You know what I'm saying? What the hell is she talking about? This girl's just lost her mind, yo. So I don't got time to be playing, time for giggling. I just need to see my children, yo. And I will be getting an attorney to try to fight for full custody. Until then, y'all will not be getting money unless I see my children and able to talk to my children to make sure they are safe and okay. After this sexually assault thing, I won't be sending any money. All right.
Hello?
Can we stop? Can we please talk about the children? Can you see me? Can you see my?
No, I cannot see you. But I'm good on seeing you. I'll just hear your voice is fine.
All right. I just want to schedule a time. I can talk to the children. I can see their faces, hear their voices. They can say, "Daddy, Daddy, where you been?" I can talk to them. Okay. Whatever the case, man. I just need to see them. They need to see me. I want to communicate with them, ask how they've been doing. You know, all the stuff I missed. I want them to just talk about everything that I missed. Daddy, I want to tell you about this. I want to tell you about that. I want to tell you about this. I just want to hear it all, okay? From beginning to end, everything I missed. I just want to talk to my children, and that's all I got to say.
Okay, well, you know, when I filed the divorce, they made me go through a class for like basically like children going through divorce. So I think you should take that class because it really helped me, and I think that it would help all of us if you took that class as well.
Tamika, I didn't know that
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, but
I'm just letting you know about it.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not in Utah, but the thing is, I can't take no classes. I'm working.
Well, no, you can take that class like in California or something like that.
Tamika, no. But I just want to talk to my children, see their faces, and be able to talk to them. You can have somebody monitoring, or whatever the case, be in the background if you want to be. But I just need to talk to my children.
Okay, well, the reason why I was saying about the class is because they taught us in there that, like, the way that you talk to the children about the other parent and stuff like that, and I don't really trust that you wouldn't say like some weird stuff about me to the kids, even in a phone call.
Well, are you saying stuff to them about me?
No, I'm telling you that that's what we learned in the class, and you didn't learn that in the class.
I don't need to learn that. I don't need to learn.
Yeah, I'm 40, I think you do need to learn that. I don't need to learn that. Because even when you're talking to my mom, you're saying all types of weird stuff about me. That's not true.
That's an adult, Tanika. That's an adult.
Okay, that's an adult, but you're saying weird stuff about me.
But that's an adult. That's not children. Children don't need to know about. Yeah, but you're saying weird stuff about me. But children don't need to know about that. Tanika, children don't need to know about that.
But how do I know that you're not even
stand there
gonna like mention me?
Tanika, stand there and monitor. Look,
but why even risk it if I don't know?
Tanika, we had the children. Stop acting like we some strangers. They born, right? They came out your stomach.
You are a stranger.
I'm not a stranger. How the fuck you marry a stranger? That's stupid as shit. I took care of you and shit. We
Well,
lived together for
strangers,
married.
no,
The fuck?
strangers marry all the time.
No, they don't.
Strangers, yeah,
No, they
they
don't.
do.
No, they
Yeah,
don't.
they do, all
No,
the
they
time.
don't. No, they don't.
You should know about that. You remember that girl that you said that you married in the Philippines? You guys were strangers.
Okay, I didn't want to marry her.
Whatever. You always say that about the girl. It's so weird.
I didn't want to marry
wanna
you either.
her. You did want to marry her.
I didn't
You wanted
want
to marry me.
No, I didn't.
You wanted to marry anybody that you did marry. Anybody that you wanted to
No,
have
I
sex
did not
with,
want to
you
talk to
did.
you, Tanika. I told you 8 times I don't want to talk to
You're
you.
so weird.
I said you good,
So how
sis.
did your dick end up in my vagina?
Because I gave you
and
one.
have 2 children.
Because I gave you one fair chance.
You're weird. That is the weirdest thing.
Anyway.
Okay, so
Just
here's the thing.
Just monitor. Just be there when I'm talking to them. All this extra stuff is just you versus me. I don't got time for all that. Oh,
I understand.
We don't got time for your word versus my word, you know.
But I want to talk to your lawyer as well.
No, I'm not letting you because you didn't let me go to court. You didn't.
If you're not going to give me any information on your whereabouts, then why?
Because I'm gonna handle it on my own.
Your mental state is already off.
Tanika,
like the things that you've been saying to my mom have been like
whatever,
wild.
Tanika. You're not saying what I said. So the thing is, what you've been posting on TikTok is questionable. What you've been posting on TikTok is very questionable.
So what?
All right then. So that's mentally fucked up.
You don't even know anything.
Tanika.
Like you don't even know anything.
Everybody can see that what you've been doing is questionable activity. Not me. I just go to work.
You know who's questionable in this situation? It's you. And then also the police, they had a lot of questions.
I don't care
about you.
So what? They always got questions about men. They always skeptical about men because they men. Okay, until the man starts talking.
Men are skeptical.
Yeah, until you talk to the man and realize he's a good. Tanika, I didn't do anything.
Look at what the man that I'm talking to.
I did nothing to you, Tanika.
Like all this time.
I didn't do anything but try to reach out to you.
You have not even changed at all.
Tanika, you blocked
Here's the other thing.
All right, man.
Here's the other thing.
This is crazy.
So are you gonna go to therapy then?
I don't need therapy.
Yeah, okay.
If you want to go to this is what I need for you.
We're not doing this.
This is what I think you need.
You're
Family.
You're going to need to go to therapy.
No, Tanika, I think you need psychology. You need a psychiatrist. And I think we need a family therapist. You need a family therapist. I don't need therapy, but I think you do.
You need therapy.
After you slap Nebinah, Nebinah, I feel like you need therapy.
Hello.
Exactly.
Hello.
With these nails you got.
That didn't even happen.
It did happen.
Lying about that.
That's
not even
Tanika,
true.
You slapped the shit out of Nebinah.
That's not even true. You're a liar.
And you cut her face.
You are a liar.
After that, that's why I'm talking about. That's why I moved back in with your mother.
That's what I'm talking
about. Because I was afraid that you might hurt her.
Dwight.
After you cut her, pulled the knife out on me.
Let me know. Hey, I'm gonna hang up now. But hey, you let me know when you start therapy, okay?
I'm not starting no therapy, Tanika.
Just let me know.
We can do it together. Okay? We can do it together.
I don't have to do therapy.
I feel like you need to go to therapy. I feel like you need therapy. Let me know just call me
when you go.
When they get off. When they come out. When do they get out of school? Fucking bitch. No, yo. When they get out of school, yo. Not you just keep talking about nothing and shit.
Please leave your message for 38.
Keep rerouting the fucking conversation.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is... Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
So, this is fucking crazy, yo. This is fucking crazy. Tanika, stop playing with me. I'm just trying to make it about the children. You keep making it about anything else. Stop telling me I need therapy and all this extra stuff, knowing that it's you that need therapy. Stop pawning your stuff off on me. Come on. Like, you never even talked to me like this until you start getting crazy about whatever the fuck. I don't know. Like, as soon as you start talking about Bloods and Crips, you start getting crazy like this. Like, I got nothing to do with that shit. But whatever the case, I don't know why you start acting like this. But the thing is, I don't give a fuck. You acting like how you acting got nothing to do with me. It's nothing to do with me at all. It's just like watching TV, watching you react to some energy or to some thoughts that I don't know where the fuck it's coming from, because it's not coming from me doing anything to you. But the thing is, for the listeners, yes, they're understanding that it's you with the reverse psychology bullshit. They understanding that you talking about yourself because it's not applying to me. But regardless of how they are getting informed with the reverse psychology, my thing is, I just want to talk to my children. I want to see my children. I'm not sending one dime. I'm not sending one penny until I see them and talk to them and make sure they are okay, they're comfortable, things like that. I want to make sure by their own words. I haven't heard my daughter even speak before. She wasn't even speaking English. You know, when y'all called the police on me and kicked me out, pushed me away, gave me the Greyhound bus ticket and all that. Y'all pushed me straight out, called the police and all that. So I didn't have no choice. You know, y'all kicked me out. So it's not my fault that I'm not there. And if you even did tell my daughter that, then that'd be a straight lie to her. She would really think that I left her when y'all kicked me out. The thing is, I just want to talk to them. And you thinking like, I'm afraid you may say something about me. Just be right there. The thing is, I don't care about you. You keep making it about you. You just there, so I'm talking about you. But if Nebinah is talking to me, I'm only caring about what she wants, what it is that's going on with her, and how her experience has been happening so far since she's been in Earth. She's been in planet Earth for 7 years. I want to know how her experience in planet Earth has been for 7 years and how she's feeling and what she's been going through, how she feel about the little thing that happened with the little boy, what she want me to do. By her own words, do you want daddy around? Do you not want daddy around? I don't need you intervening in what she might feel. If she's capable to talk to you and you capable to talk to her, she can talk to me. Like, stop standing in the way, yo. Like, if I can't talk to you, I gotta walk through you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why I gotta walk through you and pull and bumble you over and knock you down like it's football? I don't gotta do that. We can just talk, knowing I'm gonna win because you're not speaking right. Yeah, on the phone it sound all good, you the woman, whatever. But when it comes to court time, you're gonna be sounding crazy. Judges are gonna be like, yo, why are you just saying he's something but not telling us what it is that he's did? Give me one thing, one memory, one thing that he actually did that hurt you, harmed you, emotionally affected you to where you've been acting like this. Give me one thing that he did to you, one domestic thing that he did to you. How did your daughter, I have an image here where your daughter's face is cut. How did that happen? Did she fall on her face? Did you actually slap her? They're gonna want evidence. You can't just keep pulling that Kirsten card all day. You acting like Kirsten, just saying anything because you're a woman. You know, it's crazy. The only reason I let that situation go with Kirsten is because I got the paternity test and Neilani wasn't actually my daughter. Otherwise, I would have got full custody of Neilani, but she wasn't my daughter. But I know Nebinah is my daughter, so I'm gonna fight for full custody and I'm gonna win. But the thing is, it may take time, but I'm still gonna win. So I got a couple days till they come back to the case. The lawyer come back to me and tell me what's going on, what I'm gonna do, this, that, and the third. She gave me a price, all this, that, and the third, and she told me how to handle it, what I can do. Just off you just being hitting Nebinah and pulling a knife out on me, she's like, no, we can't let that go. Even though that was in the past, it's not something we can let go. You know, you got to get your daughter before something else happened to her, you know, whatever, or something else could possibly happen to her. Regardless how you sound, you got a nice poker face and you got a nice poker voice. You just saying whatever. So it's hard for people to like know if you lying or not. But when you have a person coming up behind you, the scriptures already tell you that, you know, he who speaks his cause first, you know, is not always right. Just because you was the first one to speak don't mean you was the right one. But when the person comes up that was the witness, a second witness to what you did, they start speaking, they start putting two and two together. You know, just people lie all the time like crazy. Even Daniel the prophet, you know, when there was a woman getting married, 2 prophets, they tried to rape her and molest her when she was taking a bath. And then they believed them because they were upstanding men. And their voice was well known and they were well respected in the city because everybody knew them in the city. They from there. until Daniel the prophet came up, who was in captivity. He was like, hold on, man. Let me see about this. Let me pull these people to the side and question these people more specifically on some Sherlock Holmes mess. So he got a detective mode, tested them out, and sure enough, they were liars. Their story didn't add up. What he was saying didn't add up to the other guy's story, and they found that they were lying, and the woman was telling the truth, and they was about to kill her. All because a man had a mind on his shoulders to start questioning people that were trustable and respectable people, famous. Then that's when, people realize it's not always the famous person or the respectable person in the city that got a voice that's always right. So in this situation, Tanika, just because you are the woman and you from Utah and you from that area, don't mean you're gonna win. When somebody come up and and tell them that, yo, she slapped our daughter, cut a hole in her face, now she lying about it. I got pictures and images of the cut. You know what I'm saying? You got pictures and images of me with my daughter showing that, yo, this don't look like. So now we got to see if this guy head is really on straight for ourselves, because you just talking a lot of nonsense. Saying this blocking me shit she doing. Yo, that's crazy, yo. How I'm going through all. I'm gonna put all of this on online too. I put it on YouTube, and just like, yo, y'all see what's going on. How I'm trying to talk to this woman. She cut me off every time she get emotional about something and try to make it about us. I'm just trying to talk to the children. Call her back. Can I see the children? Can we schedule a time? She's making it. Well, I think you need to see therapy because I don't trust that if what you might say to them about me. Why are you making it about you? I want to talk to them about them, what they've been going through, what I missed about in their lives. You see what I'm saying? Custodial interference. That thing where she's sitting there thinking and wondering how to block my daughter from reaching out to me and getting daddy's love. Why? Because she kicked her in the back one night and she just hate her daughter. She hate her daughter so much, she don't want her daughter to have daddy's love. That's what it is. I'm still the same. I'm still the same upstanding, good head on the shoulders man. Even she said it in her old Instagram. Oh, I got a good thing. I got a husband with a good head on his shoulders and this, that, and the third. She said it herself that I got a good head on my shoulders. Now she's saying I'm mentally. So it's her talking about herself that's mentally fucked up. Yo, and I can't even send this voice message. This shit is not sending. Shit is fucking crazy. What you do in a situation when a woman's just crazy like that, yo? See, I can send messages to her mother, and it just goes straight through. But sending messages to her, taking all fucking day and shit. It's just fucking crazy. Let me get to work. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna post this later. It's been an hour long trying to reach out there. I hopped up. She hung up the phone on me trying to get some kind of dates where I can talk to my children. It's fucking crazy, yo. So I can talk to my children, yo. Like, why are you not wanting me to talk to my children so fucking bad? It's crazy. I got out the car, punched the fence, I cut my foot, cut my hand. Mad as shit, yo, that you really not letting me see my children, yo. I'm out here in the streets, homeless and shit. Left my job, left my apartment and shit that I had prepared for my daughter. And for her, even also her, until the divorce happened, like the fuck. So, okay, fine. I could just take care, like it just became that. I could just be with my daughter then, you know? Left everything I had prepared for my daughter. A nice apartment, 2 beds, 2 bath, in-unit washer and dryer. I had somebody that's a daycare, somebody that can watch my daughter in the daycare center. She has a daycare center, but I grew up with her. You know what I'm saying? That's so she's connected to my family and things like that, so she knows my family. And I had all kind of stuff situated and stuff like that in order. And I'm just like, yo, fuck this, man. I just had to just fight for full custody. So, y'all, with that said, man, let me get off of here. I got to get to work. But she's just, like, getting crazy, man. It's just a crazy person, yo. How the fuck you making things about you when it's really about the children? Like, what the fuck? This woman crazy. I'm glad that she didn't throw them in the microwave or nothing like that. That's just how Tanika is, yo. She the type of, like, yo, the way she be talking, the way she be acting, too. Throw her children in the microwave or in the oven and shit. It's crazy. Talking about what I did and how I messed her up, but never telling me. Like, I want to know for myself what I did to you. Like, what did I do to you? She's saying therapy. I feel like she needs therapy. Yes. You know, if that's the case, let's do it together. Let's have a family therapy session where we all can go sit down as family therapy. She's like, no, because it's going to involve her mother too. I know I'm not stupid, yo. I'm not stupid. Her and her mother have been fighting and all kind of stuff, but they just still act cordial and peaceful. Like, why you want to sweep your shit under the rug? Why you got the police sweeping y'all shit under the rug? You know what I'm saying? You got this man from another state, you know, getting fucked up from what y'all going through. It's fucking me up, yo. All y'all just working together to keep y'all problems cordial and keep y'all problems under the wraps and shit. Just let him just give him his daughter and move on with your life, girl. He can tell, like she said, yeah, I know you're more financially capable to take care of them, but I don't know about morally. I'm more morally capable and financially capable to take care of my children than she is. At least she confessed to one. Yeah, I know you're more financially capable to take care of them. That's why she asking for money. Because I took care of her and my daughter without food stamps until she divorced me, so I wasn't able to take care of her no more. That's all it was. You divorced me, so I can't take care of you no more. But it was like, what the fuck? It's crazy, yo. But I'm more morally capable as well. It's just trying to use my children, yo, against me, yo. Using this as an excuse to just try to, like, fuck me up and get in my feelings and emotions and shit. It's because she still loved me. And I'm connected to all kinds of celebrities and famous people and stuff like that now. She's probably jealous about the people that, you know, she could probably, like Emma Watson, and she's looking at my stuff and she getting emotional. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like Kylie Jenner, the Kardashians, Kendall Jenner, Emma Watson, they all talking about me on like, it's fucking her up and shit. But ain't nobody ever said divorce me. With the famous people and people that you think are prettier than you got to do with us being married and us being together. Like, us being together is us. I've always been faithful. Well, since you divorced me, how I'm going to be faithful when we divorce? Now you getting emotional about these other women in my life, and that's all it really is. How you talking to Alicia Keys? How you talking to Kylie Jenner? Like, and then you feeling offended and you feeling messed up because these are beautiful women and this, that, and the third, and some of them are, you feeling fucked up. But it's like, I was married to you. Why you didn't just, like, love me and shit? Like, you doing anything but. Like, it's crazy, yo. But let me get off here, yo. I really gotta get to work, man. It's 9:22. It probably would have been a 10 o'clock start time, but let me start now, man. Cut my hand all up. Oh, I really was like, yo, this is fucking me up. Fucking me up. It's fucking her up, all these people. Emma Watson and shit. I probably was Emma Watson that fucked up the most. Harry Potter girlfriend. Keep messaging me is probably what it threw her over the top. Like, yo, why the fuck is Emma Watson messaging you? And she felt that intimidation level. Like, no, that's Emma Watson, though. You know. But stop making it about you. You left. She said I left. No, how the fuck I leave? I told you, like, yo, that's what I'm saying. We need a middle person. Literally, I told my wife, come with me to Baltimore because you and your mother are not getting along. This is in my face, evidently. Y'all are not getting along. How's she taking the door off the hinges and making you sleep on the door? Like, what the fuck? I'm laughing and shit. It's just that I'm not recording this stuff, so you can't tell this stuff is really happening. I'm not taking pictures and recording all this crazy stuff that's happening. I'm just being hushed, not snitching. But yeah, her and mother's so got issues with each other and stuff like that. So I'm like, yo, let's leave. She's like, nah, I'm gonna stay. Then her mother called the police. Called the police. She told me I'm more than welcome to stay at her house. But she called the police. And then as soon as she called the police, Joe Cunningham had a Greyhound bus ticket already for me and shit. That very same day was already in his hand. The one that you get straight from the Greyhound bus station, not online. So how you get all of that so quick? That was pre-planned and prepared. You know? But what I should have did that I didn't do was say, like, I didn't want to say fuck them, but I trusted my wife to wait for me. That's where I messed up. I trusted her to wait for me so that I can get a place for them to come to. I'm not thinking she's going to ask for a divorce. If I thought that she would ask for a divorce, I would have took my daughter with me. And I would have just took care of my daughter. And she can do whatever the fuck she wanted to do. You know? But now I'm stressing out all over the fucking planet, all homeless and shit in the streets, all because I'm trying to get custody of my daughter. So yes, I will be fighting for full custody. I will not settle for visitation or anything else because I do not feel like my daughter is safe in the arms of my ex-wife. Her getting sexually assaulted and all that in school. I don't feel like these schools are safe for her. I feel like it would be safer for her to be in an environment where children are not, you know, acclimated to stuff like that or whatever at early ages. You know, you just won't see stuff like that happening in elementary schools in Baltimore. You know, we're that crazy. You know, anybody in my city can tell you parents, no children are getting molested or sexually assaulted or pulling people's pants down and y'all in first grade. No, that's not happening in our schools. So I feel like it'll be safer. We have nice places in our city. It's not just the city in the hood when you're watching TV. We have county areas that are nice, beautiful, away from the mess and stuff like that, away from the inner city areas that I can take my daughter to, which is where I had a place at in Randallstown. Oh, you had right, like way out Randallstown, past Royal Farms, where I lived at. Past Royal Farms? Like, yeah, past Royal Farms. Oh, yeah, you was in a nice spot. Everybody I can talk to know that I was in a nice spot. Past Royal Farms, up there across from the police station. I live right across from the police station. Okay? So it's like, yo, I was in a nice area for my family to live at. You know? But she fucked it all up. Now I just need my daughter, and we can go back to a nice spot where we can live at. Be right across the street from the police station or right around the corner from the police station. Always there, always on call. Anything happen or whatever the case, I have someone that is in a nice area in the county area that has a daycare center away from all of the mess. There's just nice nature and stuff around where my daughter can be in a daycare center and I can go to work and then I can come pick her up. You know, we can go have French fry time, you know, and French fries don't always got to come from McDonald's. We can go to Checkers or something. You know what I'm saying? We can go anywhere to get French fry time, but we gonna have French fry time. It's gonna be French fry time. Okay? It sounds aggressive and scary, but it's the funnest thing in the world. You gotta say it like it's the scariest thing in the world. French fry time. But it's gonna be the funnest thing in the world. You know? So that's how I wanna say it. You know, I just wanna, you know. And I told her this, I'm missing everything, man. You got the recording. I'm missing everything. All the moments, fun moments, happy moments. Tell me what you've been through. What I missed. With this, that, and the third. Tell me everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she don't want her daughter to experience the love of her father back, you know, in her life and stuff like that. And that's what we all seeing. So she's looking in the camera. She in the camera looking like I don't want to see your face. You can see my face and shit. Knowing if she see my face, she gonna, like, it's gonna calm her down. But at the same time, it's like, come on, man. It's fucked me up. You know, so it's like, yo. She know, yo. It's not even about nothing else. It's something else that she's hiding inside of herself. Like she wanna be back. She wanna mess back with me or something. She wanna mess back with me, but making it seem like something else. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, yo. But really, the whole time she probably want to get me in a predicament where she killed me or something like that, because she don't want me to move on in life or something like that. But I just want my daughter. Like, no, you can't have your daughter and you can't have another girlfriend. But you're not saying that because you divorced me. So it's like, yo, this girl is different, man. She's like tripping me out, yo. She in the camera, you know, just on the phone, looking like she plotting and planning to try to do something to me or whatever. At the same time, while she talking about therapy, like she need therapy, knowing she need therapy, yo. Talking about she took a class. I don't need no classes. The only way you can say I need to take a class is if you know for sure by evidence that I need to take a class. But if you know that I don't need to take a class and he's okay, then you're not going to feel like he need to take a class. You're like, yo, give him his children. He good. I don't need no classes on how to take care of the children and how to tell the parent. Like, I don't need that. You know? I don't need all of that. But yes, you never tell your children or throw the parents under the bus to the children. There's certain things you say to your children when they get certain ages, certain times. They shouldn't know certain things because they're too young. It's gonna fuck up their growing up. It's gonna fuck up their growth. I can even teach the fucking class. You know what I'm saying? But it's certain things you don't say to them. You know what I'm saying? And you let them live their life and grow up and be themselves. When they get older and they're more, you know, they can understand more, 17, 18 and stuff like, you can start to tell them things like, yeah, you know, because my Aunt Jid taught me, like, certain things I'm not going to tell you about your mother until you get older. And then when I got older, she was like, now that you're older, I can tell you more about your mother and how she was and this, that, and the third, because I was able to handle it as an adult. So I know, stop telling me I need to take a class. I got parents. I had family members that taught me with children how to handle, how to talk, how to change diapers. You don't even know how to wash. You don't even want to wash our daughter in the tub. Tanika, can you wash Nebinah? She's just born, a few months old. Can you wash her in the tub? I don't know how to wash children. You know, I'm afraid I might pour some water in her eyes or spill some soap in her. I don't know what to do. That's you that don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, fine, I'll do it because I know what to do. My grandma taught me how to wash a baby in the tub or something like that. How to hold the head, how to pour the water over the hair. And I learned from women in my family how to take care of and do maternal things. I don't need therapy or some fucking help like you do. It's fucking me up. You know what I'm saying? Assuming that I need some help or some shit. When you just need to fucking talk to me because you don't know me for real. Instead of just say, I really don't know anything about you like that. You know what I'm saying? There's more stuff I need to know. I know some things. I just don't know how you would be with children, so I'm afraid. Just fucking say that. And then we can talk. And then as you sit there in the background or whatever, the foreground, while I'm talking to my children, you can see what I'm saying to them. You don't need to take a class. Fuck a class. Let me talk to my children. While you have people present. Still ain't telling me when they get out of school, when they get out of class, can I talk to them when they get out of school? As soon today, when they get out of school, let me talk to them. She's still making it about something else, and then so she can disconnect the phone call. We can never hang up the phone. I said, that's all I want to say. Tell me when they get out of school. Let me and just call me, FaceTime me or whatever when they get out of school, and I can talk to them. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's all I want to say. I just want to talk to them. I want them to talk to me about what I missed. And I want to, like, what do you want to know? I want to know everything. Tanika, the fuck? I want to know about everything. Everything that I missed. Start from the beginning. I'm going to be on the phone all day, all night. And then I'm going to be on the phone tomorrow I'm going to jot down notes. And where I leave off, you said, the last thing you said was this. I'm going to have a notepad writing down the last thing my daughter said so we can pick up where she left off. I want to know every fucking thing I missed. Fuck is you thinking I don't want to be in my children's life for? You just blocking the shit out of me. Come on, yo. Like, what you want to talk? Oh, every fucking thing I want to talk about. What I miss. It's just fucking me up, yo. It's fucking me up, yo. Cut my hand on the fence, punching the fence, because she just disconnected the phone from me. I'm just trying to talk to my children. Like, you making it about you. Fuck what we had going on. Whatever we had going on didn't work, so fuck that shit. You so feeling like that shit wasn't worth working out, so fuck it. It wasn't worth working out to you, fine. Leave it alone. But my children got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Our shit was an intimate situation. It was intimacy in our situation, not with my children. So we don't got to worry about no intimate dumb shit happening. I just got to talk to my children. I got to raise them. Why the fuck you thinking I can't raise children? Who the fuck is in your brain making you think I can't raise children, yo? I'm a rabbi. So I'm more morally capable to raise my children than you are, and financially. But that's just fucking stupid. Because it's clean money. It's clean money. Hard-earned money. So yes, I'm more financially capable. Nothing gonna come behind me having money and my children and shit, you know, versus doing OnlyFans and some dumb shit putting my children in danger. The more money I make type of shit. So no, yes, I'm more financially capable and morally capable. With that said, let me get the fuck off here, man. I'm just fucking stressful out, you know, and I gotta upload this, probably go to the Equinox and upload this, man. I'm so stressed out, yo. It's just the truth, yo. It's just the truth. I want to talk to my children, yo. because we waited too long. I gotta get to know him all over again. Otherwise, you know, I would have just took my children and shit and just left. Like, fuck this bitch. You take my daughter and just fucking leave. If the cops pull me over, they gonna have to fucking chase me down. Woo-hoo! Now, chase me down and shit. Hopefully I hit the state line before they get me and shit. And hopefully they agree with me. And like, you know, they agree with me. And then like don't chase me down and shit. Like, I can't find them. I lost them and shit. Cause she's with her father and shit. You know, this bitch is crazy. You know, just play that shit. Just take my daughter with me and shit. Spin off and shit. Hold on, Nebinah, put your seatbelt on. Get the fuck out of there. Take my daughter, man. Fuck y'all talking about. This bitch is fucking crazy, man. I don't mean to call her a bitch, but she's been acting like that. And she's been acting crazy. All this reverse psychology shit, yo. Anyway, yo. So let me get off of here, man. Alright. Upload this later.